Alrighty.
What's with this? I go to work and still have to come home and cook dinner.
Hello everybody. Today I am going to try to make onion ring batter mix with onion rings. I already have my sauce prepared. If you need to see how to make the sauce, the bloomin' sauce, it's in another video. We are going to try the Great Value 5 cheese with it and sirloin tips. Now, the original dinner I was gonna make was I was just gonna make those two right there. But then I was thinking, what if we get hungry? I added that in the mix. I was gonna put vegetables in the mix, a mixed vegetable, but I figure this just as a teaser, this will definitely, I mean, let's see what we got back here again. You know, if you're trying to stay away from, it's got no sugars in it and stuff other than the 5 grams, but no added sugars. But again, those who can eat this, that's why I make it for. Those who are carnivore, you could probably stick with that right there, and that'd be like a ketovore. But I'm gonna mix it up with that right here. So let me season this. It's be 4 hours before I cook. So I am going to season that steak there. And let me show you the stuff I used to. Alrighty, I'm not going to be cooking this on the Blackstone griddle because not everyone has the Blackstone griddle. But I am going to be using some weird stuff. Well, of course, black peppercorn. Peppercorn, black pepper, the Himalaya salt. I am going to add a little bit of cilantro leaves. Never done it before, but something just rolled in my mind. Hey, give it a try. I mean, what I normally do is I smell what's in my seasoning thing. I'm going to add just a little bit of this, well, I call McDonald's onions, but they're the dehydrated onions here. Something real simple. So I, of course, wash my meat off there. And I'm going to just add some salt. And I'm starting to learn that, and you just add as much salt as you want to. But I am starting to learn one thing. Seasoning overnight, I think, depending on what meats or whatever that you're using, I think seasoning prior, 3 or 4 hours prior, I seem to get a better flavor. But that can all depend on the meat that you're using. You can see this little, I mean, I'm not smelling much of the cilantro leaves, but it doesn't hurt. And then, of course, I'm going to flip them over and do the same thing. Now with this here, again, I'm going to leave it in the refrigerator. What I should have did was put the onions on the bottom, because these need juices to get them swollen. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these onions just a little bit. Not enough, it's just a little bit enough. You can use regular onions if you want to. And I'm gonna only put it on the bottom. I'm not gonna put them on the top. The top, I'm just gonna go with the salt again. Guys, what do you like to put on your steaks? I mean, give me an idea. I'll try it out. And then, of course, cilantro leaves. Doesn't smell like cilantro that you would get from the store, but I don't know. There you have it. That is all going to be ready for tonight's meal. I'm going to put it in the refrigerator. Let it seasoning 10, 11, 12, a good 3 hours. Here we go. Hopefully I'm going to do this the right way. I am going to use vegetable oil for my onion ring. The reason I'm not using olive oil because it's expensive, number one, and I think the olive flavor in an onion ring might throw it off, okay? I'm going to use this pot here to do my onion rings. I mean, it's wasting oil regardless. If you have a deep fryer or what, I always, you know, think that's wasting oil, in my opinion. I'm going to cook the steak on here. I'm going to cook the macaroni and cheese in there. But before I start those two, I have to make the batter. I have to get this temperature up. So let me start putting this vegetable oil in. And the reason I'm using a pot and not a pan is because one thing I hate about working with oil is that it freaking spits and splatters and splashes all over the place, the wall. With this pot being deep, and I'm not filling it up a lot. I want to say like the size of the cap, enough for the French fry to float to where I can spin it, but not enough to where it's dipping, but not enough to where I'm wasting oil. I mean, that is the big thing on oil. Now I have to get this oil up. And again, I'm getting the oil up, not to boiling temperature. So we'll start at 8, because when this is being made, this has to go from the batter to here. So I got this on. I have it on number 8 on an electric. That should be deep enough. I'm not going to put all the onion rings in there, but so let me get that started. Let me get my onions out. This is white onions. I had it in the freezer. I hope they're not going to be mushy. That might be my regret, is that I probably should have done the onion like right on the spot. I probably should have just got a fresh onion, but we're going to see if this makes a difference. I let it thaw out. It doesn't feel that mushy, but it is freaking, yeah, see, it is mushy. Woo! That could be my mistake right there. I think not freezing the onion, because it still has ice on it. And this onion stinks, so if it gets on your hand, I might have to let this thaw out a little bit longer. All right. Let me let this thaw out, because let me see if I can separate it while it's frozen. I might have to shut that heat down on the oil, because and this onion, if you don't wear gloves or whatever, it's gonna stink on your fingers. And again, this is the first time I'm ever making this here. So we're learning as we go, guys. Yeah, this is mushy here, and I probably so just remember, guys, don't friggin' freeze your onion. Probably better off just getting an onion and cutting it right then and there. Because some of this is mushy. And again, this is a batter. This is not ooh, I gotta cut that side a little bit more. Oh no, there it goes. This is a batter mix. This mix here isn't like if you're putting crumbs, like if you don't dip this into a batter straight to crumbs on it, like breadcrumbs or panko crumbs. This is literally batter onion rings. So don't confuse it with regular crispy onion rings. This is, again, a batter. Yeah, it's a lot of water from it juiced up a lot from being in the freezer. And I thought about it after I cut it, but you know what? It is what it's gonna be. That's how you learn. You prepare for the next one. This videos here aren't always gonna be a perfect cooking video. It's literally gonna be what you're going through and what I'm going through. I'm gonna leave those 2 chunky chunks there, but I promise you, your hands, ooh-wee, they do stink. It calls for 1 cup of the flour. a half a cup of the water. I did lower the temperature of the thing down. This looks like it makes enough for two meals, so you probably want to seal it up when you're done. And again, I probably wish I would have got 2 onions instead of 1, because I think this would have cooked 2 onions perfectly. But I was not thinking. All right, let's get this 1 cup of. So yeah, basically, it's gonna make enough for 2 different meals. Like I said, this batter can do 2 onions. That's more than enough for 2 onions. But alrighty. Oh, forgot my whisk. Now again, I got the thing, and you don't want this too watery. I've seen some things where they were watery, and who knows if I'm even supposed to use a whisk, to be honest with you. But this is nice and thick, because again, this is batter mix, not. Now you can make your own mix, your own batter mix, and put it on there, and then you can get some crumbs, some breadcrumbs, and put it on there, and then you can have the crispy. And that's a different type of onion ring. But it's, again, I could put this batter mix on here, get some of the panko that I have, and that's everything set up. I got my towel set up so I can catch the new ones. All right, I could bring this down to 6 because it's starting to smoke. Don't want to set no alarms off. Here we go. I like it that it's nice and thick, so it's definitely gonna get on the onion. So let me do it this way. And just make sure you immerse that onion underneath here, and it gets all around it. And that's what I was looking. It's hard to find a video on this Kentucky onion, and that friggin' thing is too hot. I can tell right now. I gotta bring this down a little bit. But it looked very weak, and that's when I was thinking about adding some seasoning to it, but that's what you're looking like. And then gently, don't burn yourself. Now you gotta leave it in there for 2 minutes, and I'll probably roll it around. I don't know if I'm doing it right, to be honest with you. But basically what I've seen other people do with their own batter. And that's what I'm saying. That's what I hate about that. So it is friggin'. It is spinning all over the friggin' kitchen. I brought it down to 4. And you gotta be quick because you got to turn that around. That's enough oil, and I'll show you the oil as soon as I get this 3rd one in here, because I have to move at a quick pace to get this in here. And you see how the batter's just not sticking as well as I thought it would be? Can you see? And it is sloppy, I promise you. But I guess the onion being so wet. Now you don't have to put your hand in here like I did. You can use a tongue. But yeah, this batter is getting very wet from the onion. And I need towels. All right, I can see this one looks done. I just gotta try to eye them. Hang on. I'm all over this kitchen. Alrighty. I just gotta try. It says to flip it over, but I have to try to eye them Some of the batter isn't sticking on the other ones, but that's okay. And I think a lot of that is my fault. Because again, that first one that went in, and now this is getting all, so I might have to add a little bit more batter in there to get it thicked up. That was perfect amount of oil. Now I have my stove on number 4. I mean, this may not look like store or a restaurant onion ring, but it does the same work. And look at all that. I promise you, it's like this is what I hate the most. You know, if I could put a pan or a pot, and now I have it lower, so hopefully it won't spit as much. But if I had a pot that I can put on that griddle, I promise you, I do it that way, because that doesn't matter if it gets all oily. Yeah, that friggin' thing's got to go up. That heat on that, and this is a little bit messy here. So hopefully you guys are seeing it all. But yeah, the onion. And then if I did it the other way, of course, I would have dipped this in the batter and then dip it in the whatchamacallit. But that only made, I mean, that's gonna make enough for one onion. So that batter is definitely only a 2 onion. You can see it's getting low. You can see how much onions I have. Let me grab my hand up here real quick. Sorry this video is going to take long, but trying to show you. They don't look so bad. I mean, for first time goer, it don't look so bad. It's sticking. That sucker's sticking. I mean, not bad for first time goer. And that's what it says. Like I should do this and then flip it around. So you see that side isn't done yet. So okay, so I gotta let those turn a little bit brown. Because again, I have this on lower now, so it's gonna cook slower than it was there. I could come up a little bit more. I could come up to about a 5. But that oil was perfect. I just wish the spitting of the oil over the thing. So let me finish this, guys. You basically have an idea what I'm doing. I'm frying these up, flipping them. You see the results. You see how the batter's turning into water. If anything different comes up, I'll let you know. And then, until then, I'm going to try to batter all that and get this done here. I had to put more batter in here because it is making that batter into mush, the water of the onions. And again, don't do what I did. Don't cut your onion the same day you do it like this, because I'm going to show you. And all I did was put all the onions in there because I was getting frustrated. But you see how it's not sticking? You can see which one's the first ones where it's stuck. And now I'm hopeful. There we go. Now that batter's starting to stick. So I had to thick it up a little bit there. And I did turn the thing back up to 7. So it's each onion. But you don't want... Yes, I checked them out. You just don't want this watery because you want it to stick. And it may not be an onion ring, but it's gonna get cooked. All right, alrighty, I did have to wind up putting it on 8. Again, the higher the heat, the better. I made it thicker, which you've seen. So the batter's got to be thick. My mistake was I should have cut the onion. I should have cut the onion the same day as I do the batter. And don't freeze it. It'll get too watery. So far, so good. I mean, they look real good. I I mean, I got the batter sticking when I redid the batter to make it thicker. And I do want to attempt to try fried green tomatoes. I have to see what batter they use there. I think they used the Kentucky other one. Can use this one too, because this is a batter. Again, it's not the crispy season. I mean, it has its own seasoning in here, but this is batter. Because like I said, I've seen some people where they made it and after they put the batter, then they put the Planko seasoning on there to make it. But either way, these are some odd looking. First time I've ever made onion rings in my life. And let's see if it goes good with the sauce. Oh yeah, guys, I got my little rat in the kitchen, so the onion rings must be good because I got my little thief. All right, thief, earn your keep. She's gonna work on the steak, and I'm gonna work on the 5 cheese. See what we got here. 6 cups of boiling water. Very easy directions. Cook 10 to 13 minutes. Drain. Do not rinse. Return pan. Add cheese sauce. All right, let me get the 6 cups. The meat's in the refrigerator.
All right. I'm going to wait till you get that water boiling.
All right, you got the 6. All right, get that.
They're not very thick.
Get that started now. Try to clean it up as good as I can. Gotta wait for the stove to cool down, then I'll get the rest of this. But that's what I hate about friggin' oil cooking.
That's the only thing I don't like about this stove is the gap right there.
Yeah. What are you munching?
Onion ring.
Stop. Save it for dinner. You still gotta try the sauce.
What sauce?
The onion ring sauce that I made.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alrighty.
Did you happen to put any salt in that water?
No, I want salt.
Never mind, I'll do it after it cooks and I just put some on it. That's all, no biggie.
I can put salt in it now. You can see all that white.
Starch.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's what gets you. The white starch. That's where the bad stuff comes from. The
Pasta, the carbs. It's the starch. Okay. Cook baby. Everything go over there.
got everything going now. Alrighty.
What's with this? I go to work and still have to come home and cook dinner. I've been gypped.
That's only because it's on here.
I know.
Make sure I get it to your.
I just messing with ya.
Make sure you get it to your liking.
We don't have tongs with the rubber on it.
Yeah, I just washed it. It's drying right now.
Spoons need to go that way. Spatulas need to go down that way.
Someone taking over my kitchen.
Well, how about this? Oh yeah, I forgot we got these.
Yeah, I got it from the dollar store.
Yeah. When they get stuck in there and you can't get your big paw in there to get it unstuck, I don't want to hear it. Whew, warm in the house.
Yep, a little bit of onion, salt, pepper, and cilantro,
Cool.
and then the onion.
Good.
I didn't think about putting garlic next time.
Well, I seen it pop, and I just
I didn't
thought
think
was
about
the
it.
garlic.
You know, next time I will put garlic.
But no, that looks good. Smells good. That would be mine.
All right, watch out.
I am.
No, 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 no. It says don't.
Oh.
Go stay on your side of the kitchen.
Oh, it's cute.
I'm following the instructions. All right.
Time for everything.
Let me get this from out of there. All right, now for the 5 cheese or whatever cheese.
5 cheese blends, that's what it is. Okay.
How come you don't set the alarm off?
I know what the hell I'm doing. Just saying, love. Don't go hating.
There we go.
Alright. Good, that pan's soaking. That's good. Do you want me to drain that into this?
We can do it after.
Oh yeah, it's still hot. It's, yeah, can't do that.
Alright.
Water and everything?
Yeah, there it is. There's the steaks. There's our sauce.
Give me here. Before you open it and it goes. Oh, that looks good. Smells good. All right. Now your steak I did not cook all the way done.
Gotcha.
And the reason being this is a sirloin, there ain't a lot of fat on it.
Gotcha.
So mine still looks like it's mooing, but I'm good with that.
There we go.
I need all the iron and protein I can get. And I need to resharpen these knives again. The mac and cheese looks good.
Smells pretty good too.
Where did we get that one?
That's the Walmart Great Value.
Okay.
There you have it. That is the presentation. Now the taste test. This sauce is supposed to last about a week or 2, they say.
Okay.
But we will see. All right, cheers. After that gets cold,
After I
it
eat
tastes
this.
like a chipotle sauce.
Oh, really? After I eat all this pasta, I'm gonna need to walk.
But no, it came out pretty good.
Now let me try the sauce.
Little salty flavor to it, but again, that has paprika,
That's good.
the onion, which I
Jasper,
think makes it salty too.
let me cut your steak so I can see it.
I got it. you have people saying that you're cutting my meat. But I already know it's bloody.
Is it?
Yeah.
Do I need to cook it longer? Oh, yours isn't that bad.
Okay.
Yours is only moving a little bit.
It's alright.
Dude, mine's moving a lot.
We got A1 steak sauce. We'll cover it.
Yeah, yours is almost cooked all the way through. What are you complaining about? Because he likes to complain.
Nope, I just like mine's cooked all the way through.
I mean, you're on a carnivore diet.
Well, it's not carnivore.
Well, this isn't.
I'm just saying, we are eating more meat.
We're just eating more meat, not a carnivore diet. We're just eating more meat and less starches.
How does the steak taste with the seasoning on it?
Good. And you're right, the next time you do it, put the garlic on there too. But it's good just the way it is.
Yeah. See, that's the only thing I don't like when it's not cooked good. See the fat?
Uh-huh.
I like to eat that. But when it's like that, you can't eat it.
We'll cut the meat off of it then.
It's only a little piece, but that's why I like mine stuff cooked. Well done, because that would have been good piece of fat right there. Nice, good, healthy fat.
Well, I put
The
plenty,
good for you fat.
I put plenty of fat in the pan to cook it.
No, I know, I'm just saying that. That's the best part of the meat. That's why I like ribeyes, because they're so fatty.
Yeah.
And then when you crisp it and you sear it.
Tastes even better.
Yep. Woo! Yeah, those onion rings came out good.
Yep. Maybe I shouldn't have got rid of the deep fryer then.
That's alright. Alright, let me see what the steak tastes like. Mmm.
They should have it. See, you can think outside the box.
It's chewy. It's too chewy. That's why I like my stuff cooked. But either way, it tastes pretty good. You don't really taste that much of the seasoning in it. But it is tender. And now for the mac and cheese.
Oh, that mac and cheese is good.
It tastes like a little bit like Alfredo sauce, but there's a sharpness of one of the cheeses there. But yeah, that tastes real good.
That mac and cheese is off the chain.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a sharp right at the end. Mm-hmm. When you first taste it, you just think of Alfredo. But then right at the end, that sharpness of one of those cheeses kicks in.
It's good.
Alright. Don't want to make this video too long, guys. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the meal. Anything else, BB?
Nope.
The Great Value cheese
Mac
was
and cheese.
perfect.
Yeah.
I don't know, what was that? 5, 6, 3 cheese, whatever.
5 cheese. 5 cheese mac.
And steak came out good, and the onion rings came out perfect.
Yeah.
And so did the thing there.
Yeah.
All right.
So until the next video, everybody take care. Take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. See ya.